Rene, hey, congratulations for Emergency. How were you brought on to this project for yourself?
Thank you. So Carrie, my relationship with Carrie, I had met him maybe in like 2017, 2018 through a film independent event. And we had remained friends, and I helped him out with the short film version of Emergency with some music. And then in 2020, he was doing the Romeo and Juliet movie, and I did the music for that one as well. And so, we got to go to Sundance, well, not go to Sundance, but the movie went to Sundance virtually. And we just kind of kept in touch. And so when Emergency came around, he reached out and, asked if Amazon had reached out to me. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And yeah, pretty much.
I have to admit that Romeo and Juliet, I think it was at the time was like £. Yeah, I mean, that was a great movie.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm very happy about it. I'm hopeful that it'll come out soon too, so people can see it. But it's cool that this one came out first too. As long as they're coming out, and yeah, I feel like it's very forward thinking. In the formatting and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm hopeful it'll come out soon.
Now, tell us about the approach for Emergency, because from that Romeo and Juliet, because it has a lot of social media, lots of small clips. This is a longer feature film for you.
Yeah, and I mean, Carrie's approach is very minimalistic when it comes to using score in his, at least the two movies we've done together. So it was always about finding these nuanced approaches to tackling the situations that the characters were in, and making sure that we weren't overstepping or hitting things too hard, or hitting people over the head with the music. And we wanted to focus more on the tension of the movie and let the comedy kind of breathe on its own with the performances. So we decided that the music should focus more on that, on the tension, the emotional side, and we didn't want it to be too musical sounding either. So we went more of an approach of using the sonic elements that were already in the world of the movie and making those into music, taking radiator heater sounds, or the sound of vaping from one of the characters, and then manipulating those into musical elements.
I'm pretty sure doing music for comedy would be tremendously much harder than the dramatic parts.
Yeah, and I just feel like a lot of the times it's just not necessary. When you have such an amazing cast like this one, and it's well directed and everything, the comedy just speaks for itself, And so music would only just kind of hit it over the head, and it's just, I'm more of a believer of only use music when you absolutely need to. So yeah.
Well, you already have two with Carrie, so hopefully a third one is coming up soon.
Yeah, and hopefully we get it into Sundance as well, so that we can then finally go in person.
That's true, and I think I'm trying to remember. I think I did a Zoom call with you for Romeo and Juliet for Sundance a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so. I remember you too. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, it's great to meet you again, and hopefully next time we'll be doing this at Sundance.
Right. Yep. Here's hoping.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.